Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And today, man, we're gonna be getting to some more Josh Jacobs drama. Is he coming back? Is he not coming back? Who knows? But I'm gonna get y'all all updated with what's going on surrounding him and the Las Vegas Raiders. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get the intro started. Let's get it cracking.
As a young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
What is the deal? Once again, you're watching another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure if you're new to the channel, tap on that like and subscribe button, man. And please hit on the little notification bell so you don't miss any of the updates that I got dropping like this one right here. But like I said, man, we're going to get into some of that Josh Jacobs drama. Man, it wouldn't be Raiders football if we didn't get into it, right? So at the end of the day, we saw today early this morning that many reporters, many NFL insiders we're slating Josh Jacobs to return this week and his holdout this week or next week, and for him to get some practice time and get ready for the Denver Broncos, right? So that was what was being reported all this morning. And this is another reason why I like to do some of my shows this late, man, because I love all the information coming out because I don't want to do things too quickly, right? Update y'all on something, and then all of a sudden some other shit happens, and now I look foolish, right? We're going to have to, we got to see. But you know, from all the reports this morning were debunked because Josh Jacobs came on Twitter, on his social media, and said that was basically untrue, right? Everything that the insiders are saying, everything that everybody's saying that Josh Jacobs will return before week 1, he came out himself on social media and said that was not true. Now, me personally, I don't know about any of y'all. As much as I love Josh Jacobs and I want him to be on a team, this little shit is getting old, right? It's getting a little old for me. Now, is it wrong on his part what he's doing? No, not at all. Not at all. It's not wrong on his part at all for trying to get the money, and I'm still going to stand by that. I'm not going to sit here and switch on my stance and say, oh, he needs to sign the contract. Nah, bro, because once again, he needs to get his money. But when we're looking at it from the team standpoint, it's like we got to get this ball rolling. You feel what I'm saying? Like I've said multiple times on this channel, you can't just throw somebody out there week 1 with no practice time, no camaraderie with the people from training camp, bro. It's just not how the shit works. You know what I'm saying? And if you do that, and if he does do that, we're not going to see the real Josh Jacobs, the full Josh Jacobs, probably until a couple weeks after that. Now, if he comes out the first week and he kills it, got there 150 yards, 200 yards, once again, like I always say on this channel, I don't give a fuck. I'd gladly be wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But just knowing what I know about football rhythm, man, he might be a different human being, but knowing what I know about football rhythm, just to throw yourself out there week 1, no practice time, no training camp, no nothing, right? And you expect for your first football action to be in a live game, a live NFL game, no less, bro. Like, let's be real with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real and understand that even if he does do that, we're not going to see the real, true Josh Jacobs for a couple of weeks after that. Now, why do I say it's getting old for me? Because we already catch steam, right? As a team, you can see the wheels are turning. Are we a perfect team? No. Are they getting better? Yes. All right, and that's the whole thing. We're not a finished product. This team ain't no finished product. Everybody wants to be better, but they're not going to playoffs. We have no idea what this team is going to be. But all we can see is the better attitude around the organization, the better attitude surrounding the players and the coaches, right? And now we're seeing some good camaraderie on the field. These last 2 preseason games have showed us real patience. They showed us real order and structure at the same time as well. There's structure within this Raiders organization for the first time in a long time. Some of y'all can look at me and be like, oh, fuck Josh McDaniels. Whatever you feel, you're entitled to your opinion. But at the end of the day, from seeing from the training camp and how things is going, it's finally some structure being built in place. And now we're going to throw Josh Jacobs in there. Not saying that he's going to be a distraction or anything like that, but, you know, it's going to be a little adjustment because he hasn't been there all training camp. And for the most part, most people know him, but this team is still new. You know what I'm saying? There's still some new pieces on this team. So he's going to have to come in and get acclimated to the new guys on this team. So that's just, it's all about an energy thing at the end of the day, and it's all about the camaraderie thing at the end of the day and getting himself back into shape and rhythm. That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? We know he's talented. We know when he comes in here and he's in rhythm, he's in shape, he's ready to go, that this offense is going to be hard to stop. But the back and forth, bro, the back and forth that's going on right now, there has to be some type of resolution, right? From the Raiders standpoint, not much they can do. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all that right now because that might be a question y'all asking. From the Raiders team standpoint, there's not much they can do. He either shows up or he don't. That's just what it is, right? Or the worst case scenario, y'all know what the worst case scenario is. You're gonna have to ship him out and trade him. That's the worst case scenario. Am I saying that's what's gonna happen? No, I'm not saying that's gonna happen. But me, I like to be prepared for all situations, all scenarios. So that's a possibility. You feel what I'm saying? Jonathan Taylor and the Colts just agreed that he can go seek out some trade partners. That's one. That's one domino already. Am I saying that's going to happen to us and Josh Jacobs? No. But if this continues and the holdout continues, not much of any other places the Raiders can go. You feel what I'm saying? There's not much the Raiders can do if we're being honest with ourselves. They can either wait till he shows up, right? If he don't show up, he lose money. But more than that, the worst case scenario, they can decide to trade him. Now, from the Josh Jacobs standpoint, although he has just a little leverage, right? A little leverage. Most people like to say he has a lot. I don't think so, because at the end of the day, when you look around the league, where else can he go? The Raiders will not be cutting him. That'd be stupid. I'm not cutting him. You're going to have to come and give me some compensation for that. There ain't no way I'm just going to cut this man, right? No. Not when his compensation and his value is at an all-time high. I'm not doing that. So at the end of the day, he's not getting cut. Expel that from your minds right now, because we're going to get something for that. What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. That's guaranteed. You feel what I'm saying? So other than that, what can Josh Jacobs do, right? When we're seeing the franchise tag he can sign, when we're seeing the one-year deal he can sign, it's more money than I've seen any other running back in this free agent market get. That's just me personally. Now, y'all may have seen some other shit. Hey, and that's what you've seen. But at the end of the day, we just saw what Dalvin Cook signed for. We saw what Ezekiel Elliott has signed for. Yes, he is a better running back than those two running backs. But at the end of the day, how much money are we willing to shell out right now? All right. I mean, maybe you wait until after cuts, you have a little bit more money. You feel what I'm saying? You wait until after the cut to the 53-man roster, and then you'll be able to give Jacobs a little bit more bonuses on top of the contract, and then we can smooth things out. But as for right now, for him, he can hold out like he's been doing. And if he doesn't give a fuck about the money, then hey, there we go. Continue to hold out. But then that only hurts the longevity of the career from what we've seen so far with these running backs. When they do hold out for a long, extended period of time, it doesn't always end up well that next year. So he can do that. Or, he can go request a trade like Jonathan Taylor's and his agent just did, right? Or he could come back. Those are the three options. Pretty much the same options as the Raiders, bro. So realistically, we're in a stalemate right now, bro. Who gonna blink first? That's just what it is. And now it's starting to get petty. You feel what I'm saying? If it was me, I'd be like, all right, bro. Look, you know what we're gonna offer you. You know what we're trying to do. Now we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so I don't talk much shit, right? I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. I don't have no insiders, no sources, no nothing. But just from the outside looking in standpoint, right? With the team being built the way it is, and the team starting to gain some type of camaraderie, some motion within itself, we want him back as soon as possible before week 1, so he can get his rhythm. He can get right before week 1. That's basically all I'm asking for. I just want him back in the building before week 1. Don't come back the week of, right? The week of, and expect Josh Jacobs to give you 150, 200 yards or whatever the case may be, right? Now, if he does, like I said, I come out here, I don't give a damn. I hope I'm wrong. But hey, that's just what I'm thinking. So y'all let me know down below. Do you think Josh Jacobs is going to be back on the week of week 1? Do you think he'll be back before? Or he's not going to be back in week 1 at all? Let me know down below, right? Talk about it. How you feel he's going to be as soon as he does come back in those scenarios, right? And let's have a little discussion about it. Remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We've been doing a hell of a job getting these watch hours up, bro. Y'all been doing a hell of a job spreading the channel around. We are getting close. the monetization is getting very close, man, and I cannot wait for that. Pretty soon. Oh, one more thing. Remember, I do go live on Thursdays, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you pull up for that. And number two, I might be starting some little GoFundMe, something like that, man, to try to get my studio upgraded. So if I do, man, stay on the lookout for that. We'll probably be on some other stuff right there. I'm trying to get the studio upgraded, get some more equipment, man. And then anything y'all can do to help me is much appreciated. Didn't want to do it before because I'm doing this out of love for Raider Nation, for what I do. But at the end of the day, man, you always got to upgrade the equipment to make what you do upgraded, right? So this is where I'm at. But remember, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and you remember I always keep it authentic from class to the ground on the Raider Rundown.